Hi, my name is Ola. I work for RightShip here in London as a betting manager since 2019. Before that, I had quite a long career at sea, from ground bottom up to master, and then we worked for a couple of different companies. But as I said, here in RightShip since 2019. So what I'm going to talk about today is about the importance of being prepared before you start a voyage or with a ship. So my example is, I think it was, 2003 or something like that. My vessel, we were discharging in the Thames outside London, and was supposed to go to a Swedish port over the North Sea. The weather was really bad. There was a bad low pressure with expected northwesterly strong up to hurricane force winds. And so I was spending quite a few hours before we left the Thames investigating all the weather reports, the tidal reports and expected tides and stuff. And during this time I made a decision to do a bit unorthodox voyage to actually gain time with help from the wind and the tide. So I took the vessel up the UK east coast, all the way almost up to the Scottish border, and when up there we turned east against Sweden, and we were lucky because all the way up on the east coast the tide helped us. It gave us 3-4 extra knots of speed, and when we turned against Sweden up at the Scottish border, we actually got the bad weather from behind a bit, so we actually arrived to Gothenburg almost quicker than a normal voyage. And looking in the mirror there, I saw there was a whole bunch of vessels leaving UK at the same time, and they arrived much later to Sweden than we did. So my point is that planning is important. If you actually do your due diligence and make a proper passage planning for the voyage, you can save fuel, you can make the ship safer, and you can also make better profit for your owner, and I think this reflects this.